Goku, you're finished training, right? Then let's go somewhere as a family.
Well, I'm not completely finished, but okay, sure.
Good, it's settled. Now that Goku finally has his license, we can borrow a large car from my father and take a relaxing drive to the lake as a family.
Okie dokie. Anything we should bring?
I'll put some lunch together for us. Can I count on you for some meat and fish?
Meat and fish. I can remember that. How much?
I'll need exactly... Bring all that back, and I'll whip up a feast.
I need to hurry and gather ingredients. All right. All right. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, this should be enough fish. All that's left is the meat. Ha! This ought to be enough meat. Great. This should be everything. Time to head back to Chi-Chi. Great! This should be everything. Time to head back to Chi-Chi.
All right, happy hunting.
Chi-Chi, will this do for the ingredients?
Back already? That's my husband for you.
I can't wait to dig in.
I'll fix us something nice, so hold your horses. Ta-da! Finished.
Oh, wow! It smells delicious.
I tried broadening my culinary horizons for the occasion. Set your expectations high, boys.
Man, I can't wait.
You'll have to. No eating until we reach the picnic spot.
Then let's get going.
All right. It's been ages since we've gone out together. This will be fun.
I'd do anything for some tasty grub, but I've never been big on this driving business. Why don't we just take the Nimbus? Way easier.
Because then it wouldn't be a family drive, now would it? Plus, a trip by car has a little something called ambiance.
Is that it?
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Goku, remember the first day we met? When we rode on your flying Nimbus?
Of course I do. We went to see Master Roshi to borrow the Bancho fan.
Yep, that's right. When I was riding behind you, I already knew that we had to get married.
Huh? Really?
Such beautiful memories. Since the day we were first engaged up until our reunion at the World Tournament, all I could think about was meeting you again.
Mom seems happy to be spending time with Dad. When that heart disease hit him, she was really worried. I know. I should excuse myself. They'd probably enjoy a bit of time alone together. Sorry, I just remembered some stuff I have to do. Mind going on ahead without me? I'll catch up as soon as I can.
Huh? But Gohan, we've been planning this for...
Don't worry. I know the spot. Plus, I can fly there faster than you can drive. You two enjoy the ride.
If you say so. Shall we, Goku? It'll be just the two of us.
Sounds good. See you later, Gohan.
What should I do now? Hey, someone's calling. I wonder who it could be. Hello? This is Gohan.
Oh, hey, Gohan. It's me, Bulma. Can you put your dad on the line?
Oh, you want Dad? Sorry, him and Mom just left.
He did? Oh, rats. Then I just missed him.
Is something the matter?
Maybe. You see, we're at my place fixing up the android that Krillin brought back. He needs a replacement chip in his head, but we don't have the materials to make it. I did some research, and it looks like the metals we need can only be found in your neck of the woods. I was hoping your dad would be able to help out in that department.
Oh, is that all? I'd be happy to help. I'm free anyway.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. Okay, I'll rattle off the stuff we need. Ready?
Got it. I'll have these in a jiffy.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Gohan.
This isn't a bad way to spend an afternoon. All right. This must be what Bulma was talking about. Just one left. Now to take this back to Capsule Core.
How's that sound?
Bulma's house really stands out. It's huge. Hi, Bulma. Is this everything?
Looks like it. Great work, Gohan. I really appreciate it. All that's left is to build the chip. Hey! What's with that look? Are you really Gohan?
I am. Honest. It's a long story.
I'll bet. I mean, look at you. Well, you are your father's son, and Saiyans are weird, so I guess this isn't out of the question. No use applying logic to you guys, anyway.
She's being surprisingly calm about all this. I guess living with Vegeta's kinda numbed her.
Thanks for being my delivery boy. You're the best.
You're welcome. And sorry I surprised you.
By the way, now that you're here, do you want to watch me fix the android up? I'm pretty sure he's safe, but you know, you can't be too careful. So do you mind staying for a bit?
Oh, no problem. So, this is an android. These things were built to kill Dad.
There we go.
It's done?
Almost. The chip you helped us build was successfully integrated. It may be tiny, but it's what gives the android life. Now, we stick it in the cranial chamber here, and... voila!
Analyzing situation.
He's online. Hey, you! Got a name?
I am Android 16. Scanning memory logs. I was brought here by Krillin for repairs.
His memory circuits are functional. Oh, good.
He's back.
You did it, guys!
Are you the ones who repaired me? I am grateful.
Oh, no need to mention it. If you want to thank someone, thank Gohan here. After all, he helped us fix you.
Go on.
Hello?
Searching. Data profile found. Go on. Son of Goku.
Hey now, mister. Just 'cause he's Goku's son doesn't mean you have to terminate him.
He is irrelevant. My target is Goku, not his offspring.
That's so. Okay, I guess I can live with that.
He's staring at me. Why?
Doctor,
Yes?
I wish to run a field test in the nearby forest to gauge this body's functionality.
Well, I don't see a problem with that.
Come with me, Gohan. Your assistance may be required.
Really? Okay.
Sorry, kid, but humor him. He should be all right. But we just restarted his systems, and you never know what could happen.
Sure thing.
I will go on ahead. Find me in the forest.
Counting on you, Junior.
Right. So, how's that body of yours?
Satisfactory. Diagnostics indicate 100% functionality.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh. So, do you like animals?
Affirmative. They put me at ease.
I like animals too. All sorts of things interest me, actually. I'm hoping to be a scholar someday.
A fine goal. I am certain you will make an exemplary scholar.
By the way, are you really out to kill my dad?
Affirmative. That is my only directive. I have no other use. As a result, I was declared defective and stored away.
Huh?
I loathe conflict. Therefore, as a weapon, I am defective.
That's no reason to shut you down.
Dr. Giraud once said, "He made me in the image of his deceased son. But he was bold and daring. I am not. A war machine that shuns war is nothing but a failure."
Don't say that.
It's the truth.
Ha ha! So this is where all them cuddly critters been hiding.
Who are you people?
The just folks. Looking to make a gosh darn fortune off of pelts.
What?
Looks like we hit the jackpot. Can't believe we'd find all these furs in one spot.
They're poachers.
Gohan?
Way ahead of you. Let's send these jerks packing.
You folks are crazier than a dog in a hubcap factory.
Threat neutralized.
Yeah.
Gohan, I am grateful for your assistance in protecting the animals, as well as for assisting with my repairs. My apologies for not thanking you sooner.
Oh, it's no big deal.
The real reason I asked you to accompany me is a discrepancy between my data and your current appearance. I intended to personally reevaluate your potential in combat, but thanks to the altercation with the poachers, there is no longer such a need. Your power is immense. It far surpasses all your records in my system. I foresee you becoming the deciding factor in the outcome of the Cell games.
Me? But my dad's way stronger.
We are not so different, you and I.
We aren't?
Let us return for now. The doctor will be worried if we take too long.
Right. Let's head back. How are 16 and I alike?
How'd it go?
Exceptional. I am fully operational thanks to you.
Nice job out there, boys. I heard you rounded up some poachers. Bet you socked him something fierce, huh? What morons going up against the son of Goku and a giant android. Ha!
It was nothing, really.
I know. Why don't you stay for dinner? It's the least I can do to repay you for your help today.
Honestly, I haven't done anything.
Aw, don't be silly. Make yourself at home and spend the night while you're at it. I'll phone your mother for you, okay?
Okay, sure.
Oh. So Gohan's at Bulma's? I was wondering where he'd run off to.
Yep, she just called and said he's staying the night too. Her family's loaded. Gohan's probably having the feast of his life right now. Aren't you jealous, Goku?
Well, sure. I love myself some good grub, but nothing beats your home-cooked meals. And if we're being honest, I'd choose them over any spread in the world.
Really? Thanks. Even if it's just flattery. Oh, I'm getting so embarrassed.
Shortly after Gohan had returned home.
We've just received breaking news. After having been dispatched to defeat the monster known as Cell, the Royal Guard has been utterly decimated due to one of Cell's attacks. I repeat.
How terrible!
Those were innocent people. That monster! Chi-Chi, I need to talk to Piccolo about something. I'll be right back.
Goku! And he's gone. What does he need to talk to Piccolo about?
I'm not sure.
Yo!
Goku, what is it?
You don't think you'd be able to go back to how you used to be before merging with Kami, do you?
What?
Well, merging with Kami made the Dragon Balls disappear, right? And I want to use the Dragon Balls to wish all the people back who were killed by Cell.
Sorry, but it's not like flipping a switch. We're stuck together forever. Exactly why I needed to think so long and hard about it before coming to a decision.
Wow, that must have been a tough call. I know. Maybe I could ask one of the Namekian survivors to come to Earth. If he agrees to stay here, we'd have a new guardian. And you know what that means? The Dragon Balls would come back, baby!
That's a wonderful idea.
Wait here. Fingers crossed.
With King Kai's assistance, Goku managed to zero in on the Namekian survivors' new home world. Upon arriving via instant transmission, Goku was given a hero's welcome by the planet's residents. Goku explained Earth's predicament and asked the new Grand Elder Mori if he knew any candidates suited to becoming Earth's new guardian. As luck would have it, Mori knew just the person for the job. It was none other than...
Dende!
Piccolo! It's been too long!
Wait 1 sec. I'll have Gohan and Krillin here in a jiffy. Let's see.
What?
Guys, meet Earth's new guardian.
Is that really you, Dende? It's been ages! Hey, can you believe Blondie here is actually Gohan?
Krillin! Gohan! It's great to see you two!
Are you really gonna be the new guardian?
That's right! I'm really glad our paths could cross again.
Dende, is it true that you can restore the Dragon Balls?
Yes, I can. Making a new set would take about 100 days. But if we use the inert set already on Earth, I should be able to have them working in no time.
Really? That's perfect!
We would then get 3 wishes, right? Same as on Namek?
Yes.
So, would we be able to wish back multiple people like last time?
I suppose that could be possible. I mean, I'd have to make the proper adjustments. But if you did that, it would count as 2 wishes.
Oh? Is that all?
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right, I'll begin right away. The Dragon Ball should be restored now.
Wait, what? Already?
Incredible. Looks like this little guy has some serious power.
All right, I'll round up all the Dragon Balls then. Gohan, consider your training complete. Kick back with Dende until the Cell games start.
Huh? But...
Hey, don't worry. It'll be fine. Later. Well, time to get looking. Even though we knew the androids were coming, we still couldn't stop them. I can tell this thing's got lots of energy. There's one! Wow! Dende was right! Here's the 5-star Dragon Ball. All right! I can see myself getting lost in a city this huge. Whew. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 6 stars. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. The 4-star Dragon Ball. Boy, am I glad to see this. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. Hey, it's the 2-star Dragon Ball. That village over there looks like it's got some shops. Whoa! This one seems pretty tough. Whoa! This one seems pretty tough. I'm pumped up and ready to go. Whoa! Rock, paper, scissors! Rock! Here goes! You're done already? How was that? This one's got loads of stars. It's the 7-star Dragon Ball. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. This is the 1-star Dragon Ball. And that makes all 7. Whew! I was kinda hoping to do this without the Dragon Balls, but Cell's way too strong for that. I'm not powerful enough to beat Cell on my own. This way, we'll have a backup plan if something goes wrong.
Looks like they're back in working order.
I'll say. Thanks, Dende.
So, are you ready for the showdown with Cell? That's great! Good luck!
Everyone was focused on the fight ahead, and before they knew it, the fated day of May 26th had finally arrived.
All right, time to go.
Don't you dare die on me, Goku!
Don't worry, I won't, Chi-Chi.
And my little Gohan better not fight!
What? Well,
Promise me, Goku! Promise me Gohan won't fight!
Look at the time. Bye!
Hey! My little Gohan's going to fight. I can feel it.
Hey!
There you are.
It's almost time. Wait, where's Vegeta? Don't tell me. Is he in the hyperbolic time chamber again?
He went on ahead of us.
Gotcha. Man, he's really raring to go.
Yeah. Well...
Whoa, why is everyone so down in the dumps?
Goku, we've got some bad news. We can bring back a lot of people at once using just one wish with the Dragon Balls. Just like before, we can't bring back anybody that's died once already.
I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner.
What, that's all? Relax, Dende. We just won't die. It's as simple as that.
Won't die? You do know that we're up against Cell, right?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's get going. We're gonna be late.
How are you this calm? You're starting to freak me out.
Come on. You want to get left behind?
So, are you coming too, Krillin?
Yeah?
Ha!
So, Goku, do you think we can really beat Cell?
Beats me. Won't know until I fight him.
Only 20 minutes left until the Cell games begin and the fate of the planet is decided. Cell can be seen standing motionless in the center of the ring. The vile monster, Cell, is threatening to wipe out all of humanity. Only one man can stand against such evil. The World Martial Arts Champion, Mr. Satan! That's right, Mr. Satan has come to save us from certain doom!
Listen up there, Cell. I got you all figured out. You used a bunch of light shows and trick bombs to destroy the city and the military. But let me tell you, those toys won't work on me.
Who is this clown? Vegeta, I'm surprised you've got the guts to come here and show your face. Well, looky here. You're still alive. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you've had a little bit of work done.
They flew too, right?
Just another trick, that's all.
There it is.
Hey, Gohan, has your dad got something up his sleeve?
You're finally here. I've been waiting for you, Goku. I've been waiting.
The Cell Games begin.
That should be everyone. Welcome.
They all just flew, didn't they?
I guess that trick's pretty popular these days.
16! Looks like you're back in working order!
I owe you my thanks, Krillin. And you too, Gohan.
Glad to see you're better now, 16.
Let's give it our best.
Goku, I was created with the sole purpose of killing you. Do not forget this.
Man, this guy's nothing but gloom and doom.
It's time. Let us begin. I don't care who's first.
As the world martial arts champion, naturally that would be me.
That guy? He's dead meat.
I say we let him go for it. If, well, when he dies, we'll just bring him back with the Dragon Balls.
Jeez, guess we're gonna have to.
This is it, folks! The battle to protect the planet is finally underway! The Cell Games have begun!
Yeah! Take this! And that!
Oh, you're irritating.
Mr. Satan! Mr. Satan has been knocked out of the ring! He's lost the match!
Well then, let's begin the Cell Games, shall we?
Mr. Satan lost? But how?
I just lost my footing. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna mess him up real good.
He still doesn't have the slightest clue what he's dealing with. World champion my ass.
So, who's first?
Well, I guess I'll go first if that's okay.
Well, well. In the interest of transparency, I was hoping to save you for the end.
Bring it.
I can't wait to see what you can do. Let's have a warm-up here, shall we?
Fine by me.
Here
goes! Try this! Here goes!
Well, Goku, you certainly do know how to fight.
You do.
It's no fun if both fighters are at least somewhat close to their abilities. I'm sure you agree.
Yeah, got that right.
What's this? I know you're holding something back, Goku.
You're one to talk. You're not fighting me seriously either.
Time to step up to some contest of ours, hmm?
It's about time.
Behold! Seems you have a knack for fighting.
I can say the same about you.
If I'm fighting the right person.
Same here.
Well, look at you. I must say I'm rather impressed. I wasn't expecting to have this much fun. You better eat one of those sensu beans, Goku. I'm having way too much fun to stop now.
If we give Goku a sensu bean and all of us team up on Cell, we can take him down.
That's enough, Trunks! You don't have any pride as a Saiyan, do you? And you don't know him at all. He would rather die than beat his opponent in such a way.
But if we just let this go on...
He can do it. I'm certain of it. I hate to admit it, but no matter what I do, I couldn't go beyond Kakarot's level. He's some sort of genius. But even as powerful as he is, Cell is still one step ahead of him.
So what are we supposed to do?
He's got something planned, I can tell. Let's just find out what that is.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? I don't want the fun to stop here.
You win. I'm dropping out. I've got a good idea how strong you are now, so... I think I'm done now.
What? What? He's forfeiting the match? What the hell is he thinking?
Goku, you do know what you're saying, don't you? You do realize that once you've run out of people to fight me, every last person on the planet will have breathed their last breath.
You got the wrong idea. You still have plenty of people to go up against. Can I choose who goes next? Would that be okay with you?
Are you seriously going to forfeit?
I got a feeling about this next match. It'll probably be the last one. If your next opponent can't beat you, then it's safe to say that nobody can. But just based on what I was able to learn while fighting you myself, I'm pretty confident this guy will have no trouble taking you down.
What?
Get it now? That's why I'm fine with dropping out of this thing.
All right, you've piqued my interest. Just who is this mythical fighter you won't stop going on about?
The next one up to fight Cell is... He is the only one who's capable of taking down Cell.
Dad?
All right, Gohan. You're up.
What? Huh? What did he just say?
Gohan, you ready?
You want me to fight Cell?
Goku, you're being completely ridiculous. If you couldn't handle Cell, then what makes you think Gohan can?
Gohan's hiding way more power than any of us realize. It's downright unreal, you guys. He started tapping into that power while in the hyperbolic time chamber. I never could have imagined this. Here, you gotta check this out. So you know I've gotta ask, Gohan. Did you have any trouble keeping up with my fight with Cell earlier?
Well, no, but that's because you two weren't fighting at full power, right?
I can't speak for Cell, but me? I was fighting at my full power. But it seemed like I was holding back to you. Am I right?
Gohan, is that true?
Yeah.
Do it, Gohan! You want to be a scholar, don't you? Then save the world, otherwise you'll never get the chance to become one!
Okay, I'll do what I can. So I'm going to fight Cell.
Well, well, if it isn't Gohan.
That's Gohan? A calm and reserved Gohan? How in the hell did that little brat increase his power by so much? I can't believe it!
It seems like your father wasn't bluffing about your power after all. But I'm afraid you still don't have what it takes to defeat me, Gohan. Prepare to die!
You're up against me!
Quick for your size.
See him. I can follow Cell. Cell.
What? Looks like you weren't bluffing after all.
We still doing this, Cell?
Time to die! Oh, tell me you think you can stop me? Looks like I don't know my own strength.
Focus!
Please forgive me. I think I might be enjoying this a bit too much. And now, I think it's time to play for keeps. This is surprising. You're tougher than I thought you would be.
Please stop! I don't want to fight you! I don't want to kill anyone, even a bad guy like you!
You kill me? That is some kind of joke. Now I've heard everything.
I was told that ever since I was a little kid, I'd release an unbelievable amount of power whenever I got angry. That's why my dad thinks I can beat you. He's probably banking on me getting angry.
Do you really think that little bedtime story is going to scare me? If anything, it just makes me want to kill you by whatever means necessary. Hurts, doesn't it? Is it enough to make you cry? You don't want to die like this, do you, Gohan?
Goku! Gohan needs help. I'm going in!
Wait, Piccolo. We just need to wait for him to get angry enough. If we want to beat Cell, we need Gohan at his full power, and his anger's the key to everything here.
That's where you're wrong, Goku. Can't you see Gohan isn't like you? He doesn't like fighting. Do you have any idea what he's thinking right now? He isn't angry at all. Gohan's over there wondering why his father isn't stepping in to save his life. It doesn't matter that he may very well be the most powerful fighter out of all of us. He's just a kid.
Krillin, give me a sensu bean.
Okay.
It's so stubborn. It seems your own pain isn't enough to push you over the edge. What's it gonna take, kid? I wonder, what about the pain of your friends and loved ones?
What are you gonna do?
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to anger you and draw out that true power of yours.
My apologies for getting you involved. I will self-destruct and take Cell with me. Even you can't recover from a blast at this distance. Why? Why did I not explode?
Because you can't, 16? Well, you see, when he was repairing you at the Capsule Corporation, Dr. Brief found a huge, bomb inside of your body. He said it was too dangerous to leave in, so he removed it.
Too bad, Android 16. Huh? And now it's your turn.
Wait, what are those things?
Go forth, my little Cell Juniors. Make Goku and his friends suffer in pain.
Watch out, guys. These things are scary strong. Be careful. You have to stay on your toes or it's game over. It's now or never.
You messed with the wrong guy!
Here he comes! Here goes! These little guys are just as strong as Cell himself! Here goes! Watch out, guys! They're a lot stronger than they look! It's over! Get out of my face! What should we do now? The only thing we can do. Whoa! We're the only ones that can hold these things back. Good. Krillin and the others are in trouble. Krillin and the guys are done for. You dumbasses! At this point, it's every man for himself! Here goes! It's over! Good! I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think things would end up like this.
Stop it! I said stop it!
Playtime's over, my little babies. Time to finish the job. Kill them! Kill them all!
They're all gonna die. If I'm really hiding a lot of power, then I want to unleash it. But how do I get angry enough to tap into that power?
What? What's going on?
Things aren't looking too good. Perhaps we should fall back.
Wait. Before you retreat, please take me to the child over there. I beg you, please do it for the Earth.
Are you crazy? You see who's right next to the kid, don't you? It's Cell!
You want to help, do you not? I know you do. You are the world martial arts champion, after all.
But Mr. Satan is the champion of the people, not monsters like you!
All right, I'll do it.
Don't do it, Mr. Satan! You'll be killed!
Put a sock in. I don't know these guys, but they're giving it everything they got. A true champion can't just turn tail and run away. So, I just need to get you close, right?
Yes, thank you.
Man, it's scary out here.
You can throw me once you are close enough.
Huh? You serious? Here goes. Yeah!
Android 16!
Go on. It is not a sin to fight for what is right. Give in to your anger. Let it flow through you. There's no need to hold it in any longer. The plants and animals that I love. Please protect them. I'm counting on you.
You've prattled on long enough. You factory defect. He's changed.
Gohan and the father-son Kamehameha.
You're all gonna pay for what you've done!
What? That's Gohan's true power.
You actually think you have what it takes to beat me now, don't you?
Yeah! So, you're finished!
Awfully confident, aren't we? Then please, allow me to show you just how terrifying my true power is.
Is that all you've got?
Possible? No one can do this to me!
If anyone doesn't deserve to be part of this world, it's you! Just give it up!
How is this possible? How is it that I can lose with this much power?
I'm not gonna finish you off yet! Someone as evil as you deserves to suffer just a bit longer.
Wait! That's 18! He spit out 18! He changed back! He's lost his perfect form!
How lame. That's it. It's all over for you now.
This can't be. This is not gonna happen.
What is he up to?
Not good!
You're finished. In about 1 minute, I'm going to explode. If I'm going down, then I'm taking you all with me. You and the entire planet.
What?
What? Did he just say he's going to explode?
I won't let you!
You better watch it. Hit me and I explode! Only 30 seconds left!
No! No!
What are we gonna do? We gotta do something!
There's nothing we can do. We're done for.
Just 10 seconds left.
Welp, I guess this is the only option we've got left. I can't really think of any other way to save the Earth.
Goku, wait. What are you doing?
Later, guys. Go on. You did great. I'm so proud of you.
Dad!
Tell your mom something for me. Tell her I'm sorry. Sorry, King Kai. This was the only place I could think of to bring him.
It's gone. Goku's energy is gone. Gohan.
Wait! Where'd he go? Where's Cell?
It's over. You and your dad did it. Good work, Gohan.
But my dad!
Your dad did what he did with a smile on his face. He was proud of how much you've grown. Come on, Gohan, let's head. This power! It's...
It looks like I hit Trunks. You're probably wondering why I'm still alive. Allow me to explain. I have a small mass inside of me. As long as that mass remains intact, my body can continue to regenerate. Once regenerated, I not only regain my perfect form, but my power also increases, not unlike Gohan's. This must be due in part to the Saiyan cells I possess and their impressive ability to increase one's strength and resilience with every near-death experience I have. I was also able to learn Goku's instant transmission, which, I suppose, makes me even more perfect than, well, perfect. You see, Goku thought he beat me, but instead, he's only made me stronger.
You're going to pay for what you did to Trunks! Jordan!
Vegeta!
You're as good as dust!
So much for the Prince of Saiyans. You're next, Gohan.
Avenge my death!
You'll find this fight won't be as easy for you this
You're I'm gonna defeat you!
I'm afraid you don't have what it takes to defeat me.
Stronger than he was before.
Is this newfound power of mine too much for you to handle? That was a commendable attack, but it seems like you're running out of steam. Or maybe I'm just that much more powerful than you.
No!
Cocky little worm! I'll end this quickly. your father. I'm afraid you're out of luck. Why won't you die?
You're not getting away from me this time!
I'll end this quickly.
Cell's increased his power more than I imagined.
Say goodbye, Vegeta. This little game ends here. You and this whole planet are done for! How about this? This has to be enough power to destroy the Earth and the whole solar system!
I'm sorry, Dad. Everyone. I didn't have what it takes to beat Cell. I wanted to punish Cell for what he did, but I couldn't. Please, please, forgive me!
Gohan! What are you doing? Don't give up!
Dad!
Pour every ounce of power you've got into that Kamehameha, just like Cell's doing! You can do this, Gohan! You have the power!
But I can only use one arm, and I'm not even at full power!
You'll be fine. You can still win. Believe in yourself, Gohan. Release it. Release everything. Give him all you've got. Show me, Gohan. Show me our combined power.
I will.
This is the end for you, Gohan!
He actually did it!
Way to go, Gohan.
Oh, that was incredible, Gohan! You did it!
Can't believe it! Cell's gone! We're saved!
Well, we don't have any sensu beans, but Dende will fix them up in no time. Let's get him to Dende!
All right, let's go!
Hey, Vegeta, you need a hand?
I don't need your help, understand? You better stay away from me!
Fine.
That's it! Kakarot and his kid are finally out of reach! Damn you, Kakarot! How dare you die on me and in such a pathetic way! I'm done fighting.
What are those guys?
Mr. Satan! Where is Cell?
Huh? Cell? Well, he's gone. Yeah, I beat him.
What?
Those freaks are just prancing around with their flashy magic tricks. So I told them enough was enough, you know, and I went in there and I showed Cell who's boss.
Oh, but where are the others?
They thanked me and they went home.
Incredible! So you mean the Earth has been saved from Cell's reign of terror?
Well, that's right.
You heard it here first, folks! Earth has been saved! And it's all thanks to our hero, Mr. Satan!
Mr. Satan! Mr. Satan! Mr. Satan! Mr. Satan!
It's okay. You're at Kami's lookout. It's over. Gohan took care of Perfect Cell. Everything's gonna be all right.
Gohan?
Yeah, he was unbelievably strong. Even you wouldn't be able to touch him.
You owe Krillin your thanks. He risked his life to save you once Cell spit you out.
Well, I couldn't have just left you there.
Oh, I think I get it! You like her, don't you, Krillin? You like 18!
Don't blurt it out like that!
So what, little man? You want me to hold your hand or something? Is that what you want?
Hey, what's your problem? Is there any way to treat the guy that saved your life? Huh?
Calm down, Yamcha.
We need to focus. We have to get all the Dragon Balls and use them to revive Trunks and everyone else who was killed.
Right.
Why did it get dark all of a sudden? What is that?
Please bring back all the people who were killed by Cell!
Consider it done.
Where am I?
All right!
Interesting. Still can't sense Goku's energy.
State your second wish.
Wait! Can't you bring back Goku?
I'm afraid not. Goku has already been brought back from the dead once before. State another wish.
Well, there you go. He can't do it.
No. There's got to be a way. We can figure this out. Hey guys, it's me, Goku!
Goku?
I'm talking to you from Otherworld. Listen up. So, I was talking to Bulma earlier, and she mentioned the fact that I've always got all these bad guys coming after me. And when you really think about it, it sucks how right she is. All that's to say, I think it's probably better for the Earth if I just stay here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make a heroic sacrifice or anything. I'm actually getting some special treatment here because I saved the Earth so many times. Normally when you die, you turn into a spirit, but I'm getting to keep my body. Plus, I've got plenty of super strong people from the past to keep me entertained, which, I'm not gonna lie, is cool. That doesn't mean I don't feel marginally bad for Chi-Chi and Gohan, but you guys don't need to bring me back. Gohan's already way stronger than me now anyway, so you'll be fine.
Dad, that's not true.
Gotta go. Bye! Okay, and make sure to look me up or whatever when you die. Bye-bye!
You know, if you ask me, he seemed awfully happy and upbeat for a dead guy.
I grow tired of waiting. State your second wish. Do you not have a wish?
That's right!
So what should we do? Are we going to wish for something?
Shenron! Can you make androids 17 and 18 human again?
That cannot do. The androids are far beyond the reach of my power.
Well, I guess it was kind of a long shot.
Why Android 17? I thought he was dead.
No. He was just brought back with the others killed by Cell, so he's alive now.
Well, then can you at least remove the explosive devices that they have implanted in their bodies?
That I can do. There. The devices have been removed from their bodies. Farewell.
Krillin, why would you wish for something like that?
Well, I felt bad for them, you know? I mean, who wants a bomb inside their body?
But why remove the device from 17's body, too?
Well, I thought 17 and 18 might be good for each other.
I don't think I'm ever going to understand it. This whole love thing.
You idiot! 17 and I are brother and sister. I told you to leave me alone, and don't think I'm going to thank you for removing the bomb. Ever. Later.
Hey, she said later. Maybe that means she wants to see you again, huh?
I have no idea what's going on.
I'd be a lot happier, I guess, if it weren't for the fact that Goku's not here.
Well, I think I'm going to head back. Chaozu's probably worried about me.
Right. I'm gonna get going, too.
So, Trunks, when are you heading back to the future?
I think I'll stay one more night and get some rest before leaving tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you off tomorrow, then.
Mr. Piccolo, are you gonna stay here now?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Would it be okay if I visited you every now and then?
Of course.
Bye, Mr. Popo. Bye, Dende.
Stop by whenever you want.
My father?
Oh yeah, trust me. He was pretty upset when you were killed. He flipped out and went all berserk on Cell.
Wow, my father? He did that?
Bulma's house really stands out. It's huge.
I'm off.
Goodbye, Trunks. Good luck in your future.
Go on. Thanks. I'll do my best. You guys take care of yourselves.
Have a safe trip back!
Take it easy. Later!
It's me, Goku! With Cell totally gone, Earth is finally at peace once again. Hard to believe that was 7 years ago. I can't help but wonder what everyone's up to. Well, look at that! Gohan's as tall as me now. I'd love to go a few rounds with everyone again. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Galactic Showdown with the mighty Majin Buu. You really don't want to miss it, trust me.
Gohan, how long do you intend to keep that look?
Since Dad died, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Trust me, Mom, I have my reasons.
Well, suit yourself, but for the record, I much prefer your normal look to this gaudy Super Saiyan business.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, you get bigger with each passing day. And you look more like your father, too.
You think so?
Your fashion choices are yours to make, provided you keep up with your studies. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm not sure where to start. Maybe Piccolo can give me some good advice.
Hey!
Hello? Thank you.
Later!
Piccolo? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure, yeah. But why are you still a Super Saiyan?
Huh? I don't really know how to explain why, but I'm trying to continue my training.
You still feel responsible for your dad's death, huh?
Yeah, that's part of it. I need to make sure I'm strong enough to protect the Earth now. That's why I'm still a Super Saiyan. I want my body to get used to this form a bit more.
I see. So it looks like I didn't need to worry after all.
Huh?
Since Frieza showed up, even after we believed he was dead, I always thought I had to be on my guard. But if Cell or some new androids show up, you're the only one that has what it takes to beat them. So I planned on giving you a push in the right direction when you needed it. But I guess you really didn't need me to do that.
Oh, so that's what you mean. It makes me happy to hear you have so much faith in me.
So, you got a more concrete training regimen planned? Just being a Super Saiyan isn't going to cut it, you know.
Yeah, it's just... I still don't know what else I can do.
I guess that's understandable. You pretty much did all you could do in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Do you have any ideas?
With regards to your strength, you're probably as strong as you can get right now, so you won't see much rapid improvement in terms of raw power. What you lack is mental fortitude.
Mental fortitude?
Your dad, he knows how to remain focused in battle. You, on the other hand, you're still too emotional.
You might be right about that. If I had focused more, I could have prevented Cell from self-destructing. So, what should I do?
You might not like this suggestion, but why don't you try training with Vegeta? He's the strictest guy around when it comes to emotion. And not just with others, but with himself too. He might be able to provide some insight into the mental aspects of combat.
Understood. I'll go ask Vegeta if he can help me out. Yep. All right, better find Vegeta so I can ask for his help.
What do you want?
Would you mind fighting me so I can get stronger? My dad died because of me. I need to get stronger, so something like that doesn't happen again. It's up to me to maintain peace now. I need to protect Earth in my dad's place.
Don't be absurd! You think Kakarot's dead because of you? You're the one that's going to replace him? You arrogant, spoiled little brat!
Huh? But I...
Damn it! I wasn't planning on fighting ever again, but I've changed my mind now! Come at me! I'll beat the arrogance out of you! I'm going to see if you have what it takes to fill in for Kakarot!
Okay. Try this!
Believe it! Believe it! What gives? He's got more power than this!
Not done yet!
If that scares you, then you're nothing! Don't underestimate me! Dare hold anything back! Release the power you use to blow Cell to pieces! Believe it! Believe it! He's Kakarot's kid, all right. Makes me sick how much he reminds me of him.
Vegeta?
Nothing. We're done here. You were far more powerful than this when you defeated Cell. You were holding back, weren't you?
No, that's not true.
A soft, spineless brat like you could never replace Kakarot. Stupid child.
Yeah, Vegeta's right. I can't define who I am based on who my dad was. I need to do some serious soul searching. I'd better stay a Super Saiyan a little longer. Mom's not gonna be happy about it, though.
Greetings. Thank you so much.
This thing's filled with power. Bulma's house really stands out. It's huge. This thing's filled with power.
Greetings. Yes. Let's see. What do you think? Thank you so much.
Right.
Excuse me.
What?
Hey.
Huh?
Yes.
Hey.
Let's see. What?
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
How's that sound?
What?
Oh, ho, ho. You!
Hi!
Very well.
What?
Indeed.
Right!
Wonder how Master Roshi is doing. I think I can take this guy. I can't believe a ship that large sank. I got it!
Yes.
Thank you so much.
What?
Right!
Hey!
Hi, Gohan, ready to come home? Finally got your priorities straight, huh? That's my boy. While you're at it, how about losing the wild hair?
Fine. I'll tone it down. Around the house.
You'll be going to a respectable school one day. We can't have your classmates thinking you're some renegade rock star.
Okay. I'll limit it to my training. School, huh? That'll be something.
Thanks to Gohan and his father, the planet was freed from Cell's evil clutches. The people of Earth were finally able to live in peace once again. However, during times of peace, people have a tendency to foolishly grow complacent. Such is the fate of mankind. About 7 years had passed since the confrontation with Cell. This is the quiet settlement of Satan City. Here resides Mr. Satan, the man mistakenly believed to have saved the planet. The city was renamed after him for his heroism. Gohan is now 16 years old. With no schools anywhere near his country home, he had no choice but to do homeschooling and correspondence courses. But eventually, his mother, Chi-Chi, decided to send him to a high school in Satan City. Armed bandits began appearing so frequently in Satan City that Gohan began to run into them on his way to school from time to time. To combat the crime in the city, Gohan would transform into a Super Saiyan and make short work of those that disturb the peace. To protect his identity, Gohan made sure to leave the scene as quickly as possible. The mysterious hero came to be known as the Golden Fighter, and rumors quickly spread about his true identity.
The Golden Fighter again, huh? Who the heck is this guy?
From Super Saiyan to superhero.
That took way too long. I need to hurry. Oh man, I'm gonna be late. I have to hurry. Yep, I'm definitely late now.
Hi! You're the new guy. Gohan, is that right? I'm Arisa. Nice to meet you. And this here's Videl. You won't believe this. Videl's dad is none other than the legendary Mr. Satan.
Really? Mr. Satan?
See, I told you weren't gonna believe it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were late today, weren't you? Did you happen to see the bank robbery in town?
Oh, I'm not sure.
The Golden Fighter took out all the bandits.
Okay. Why are you so interested in bank robberies?
Well, you see, Videl's a bit of a crime fighter herself. Makes total sense though, right? She is Mr. Satan's daughter. She's really tough. The police even sometimes ask for her help.
Wow, you don't say.
You know, you've got the same build as the Golden Fighter.
Huh? I need to do something to mask my identity. Maybe I'll ask Bulma for her input.
Look who you're talking to.
This pushover's no match for a bunch of robbers. We've got baseball practice up next, right? We'll find out if you're really tough enough to fight crime soon enough. You've got no hope of getting a hit off my pitches.
Gotta make sure I hold back most of my strength. Mom and Bulma both warned me to keep my power in check to avoid causing a huge uproar. Man, it sure is hard living a normal life.
Let's see how you handle my ultra fastball.
I've got to take this nice and easy.
You're not getting a single hit off me. What? You actually hit my pitch?
I just got lucky, that's all.
Yeah, you're right. Your stance was way off, too.
Wow, so even that was too much. I'll head to Bulma's place later and ask her for some advice.
Something's up with him.
I need to talk to Bulma. Hopefully Bulma can help me figure something out.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
Hey, this looks like some high-grade stuff. Hi, Bulma. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, hey, Gohan! What's up? You need some sort of disguise to hide your identity.
So, do you have any idea how I can do that?
Of course, I am a genius after all.
Really? Please, whatever it is, I'll take it.
No problem. It'll take some time though, so sit tight.
Thanks. You have no idea how much this will help me. Oh yeah, do you know where Trunks is? I'd like to talk to him while I'm waiting.
He's probably getting whipped into shape by Vegeta in the gravity chamber. Vegeta mentioned something about making him stronger than you.
Oh yeah? Wow, he sure is intense. The gravity chamber, huh? Where was that again?
Gohan, when did you get here?
Not too long ago. The word on the street is that your dad's putting you through some grueling training.
Yep. He promised he'd take me to the amusement park if I can land one hit on him.
Really? Vegeta said that? Keep at it then. I know you can do it.
Yeah, I'll make sure my dad keeps his promise.
Guess I should say hi to Vegeta while I'm here. Hi, Vegeta. Sorry to interrupt.
Gohan, look at you. You're out of shape. Even in times of peace, you should be training.
Right. Speaking of training, I hear you're teaching Trunks how to fight.
I am. He's more than old enough to prepare himself for real combat by now. And he'll soon surpass you if you keep sitting on your ass like that.
Oh yeah, I gave Trunks some words of encouragement earlier. He's looking forward to going to the amusement park.
He's only going if he can manage to hit me. But that's not going to happen. Don't neglect your training.
Perfect timing, Gohan. It's ready.
Not fair. Make me one, Mom.
Whoa! This is great! This'll definitely work.
I know, right?
Thank you so much, Bulma. I'm gonna use this right away.
Oh, never mind. I don't want one.
All right, I'm heading to school now.
You must really like that thing, what with you transforming all the time in the evening. Watch out for airplanes.
Right.
Good luck today, Gohan! You're so cool.
I know, right?
This Goku lookalike is Gohan's younger brother, Goten. He is Goku's second son, who was born after the defeat of Cell.
Good thing I'm dressed as the Great Saiyaman. Now I can fly without worrying about being seen. Plus, I'll be on the lookout for evildoers. This'll be a cinch. I wonder what's going on in town. Huh? What's happening? More robbers?
Still want more?
We ain't done yet. Kiss your butt goodbye, little girl.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. She really is pretty strong. She's gotta be way stronger than her dad.
Come on, get up! Don't tell me you're done already.
Why, you little... Oh, what the... Who the hell are you?
Me? I'm the vanquisher of evil, defender of justice. The Great Saiyaman! Nailed it. Those 2 hours of practice last night paid off.
How lame!
Resistance is futile. Now then, Videl, let's apprehend these fiends.
He knows my name? I knew it!
There's no way in hell I'm letting this bozo take me in. Screw this guy! Let's pump him full of lead! Yeah, he's dead meat!
Fools! Justice will always prevail!
He's some sort of monster!
About these ruffians, would you mind escorting them to the police, Videl?
They're fine here. I'll make a call and have them picked up. You're pretty strong. You don't want people to know your identity, do you?
Oh, yes, that's correct.
But are you sure you want to keep this going, Gohan? You're going to be late.
Exactly. That's why I have to hurry.
I knew it!
Huh?
You're that Gohan guy from my class, aren't you?
Oh no. Busted. How did you figure it out? I hit the perfect disguise and everything.
Your voice, mannerisms, plus you knew my name.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing that ridiculous outfit anyway?
Well, it's just... my friends and family just want to live normal lives. I was told to hide my strength, so... Please don't tell anyone about this.
You know, the World Tournament's in about a month. You're going to enter, right?
What? The World Tournament?
You don't know it? It's a competition to determine the best fighter. They're bringing it back. My dad's the previous champion, and before him it was some mysterious guy named Goku.
Huh.
His name's kind of similar to yours. And it's probably not just a coincidence either. You know, I bet that Goku guy is your dad. Am I right?
Huh? Well, Jeez, this girl sure is smart as a whip.
That's what I thought. So, what do you say? You're gonna enter the World Tournament, right?
Well, no. I'm gonna stay out of that. I'm not really interested in competitions like that anyway.
In that case, if you don't enter, I'm gonna tell everyone that you're the Great Saiyaman.
What? Oh, come on.
We have a deal? Just enter as the Great Saiyaman. No one will know it's you.
Fine. I'll enter the tournament.
Great! Then it's settled. Finally, some competition. I was afraid I'd be up against pushovers.
I've really gotten myself into a mess now. I did not see this coming.
Look, we're almost at school. Oh, also, you need to teach me how to fly. It's not fair if you're the only one who can do that.
Oh, okay, sure.
All right, I'll head in first.
Man, I never imagined anyone would find out my secret this fast. And now, I have to deal with the World Tournament. Great. I'll ask Bulma for advice after school. tournament, huh? Not gonna be allowed to wear a helmet or any protective gear. But I need to cover my face somehow. Well, time to head to Bulma's. Yeah! This is incredible. It's giving off a ton of energy. The size of West City still surprises me. All right, I'm almost there. Huh? Wait, that's Launch, isn't it? What's she doing over there? Are you okay?
Oh, and you are?
It's me, Gohan.
Oh, Gohan. What's up? Why are you wearing that outfit?
It's kind of hard to explain. Just think of me as a defender of justice.
A defender of justice, you say?
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Oh, right. Yes. I've kind of got a little problem here. I was hoping to get some advice from Bulma. Maybe she could help. But it looks like she's not here right now. I'm not sure if I should wait for her to come back or not. What do you think?
I see. Well, maybe I could help you.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Would you, if you don't mind?
Of course. I actually wanted to talk to Bulma about something, but seeing as she's gone, I'm free. The Great Saiyaman, defender of justice, will do whatever he can to assist you.
Oh, how perfect! A defender of justice such as yourself is just what I need right now.
Oh?
So, Tien asked me to look after his farm while he's away training. You know, doing chores and whatnot. But some terrible monsters showed up on the farm and started to attack the village nearby. It was awful.
That's not good. So, you just need me to defeat those monsters?
Yes, please. That would be wonderful. Look, here's where the village is located.
Got it. I'll head over there right away. You should be safe as long as you stay here.
Oh, okay. I'll be here then. Be safe.
Off to save the village! So, Tien asked Launch to look after his farm, huh? Huh. I didn't know those two were so close. So, Tien asked. I remember Launch transforming into a really scary version of herself whenever she sneezes. Probably shouldn't have left her on her own. I hope she's okay. This'll be a cinch. Should be right around here.
Ah! The monsters are back! Someone help us!
All right, monsters, where are you? That's one of those creatures that comes out of seeds planted in the ground. Your village attacking days are over, evil fiends! I am the vanquisher of all evil! The defender of justice, the Great Saiyaman! Nailed it!
Here goes! Face the power of justice! Masenko! You creatures don't belong here! Masenko! Masenko! How dare you destroy this village and Tien's farm! Here I go! All right, that should be all of them.
Thank you, stranger! How could we ever repay you?
Ha ha ha! It was all in a day's work for the great Saiyaman.
Where are the little freaks?
Launch? If you're looking for the monsters, they're not here. I took care of them.
What? So I'm too late, huh? Man, I was hoping to mess them up real good.
Now, they're too dangerous for you to fight. One of them actually killed Yamcha a long time ago.
Whatever. Looks like those things caused you some trouble, that's for sure.
Well, I'm fine, but I think a lot of the villagers are hurt.
Yeah, those things made a mess of our supplies and businesses.
Ah, that reminds me. I found some vegetables when I took care of the monsters.
Those are probably from Tien's farm. Heh, you know he likes farming. Hold up a sec. Achoo!
Oh my, where am I?
Launch?
Oh, those are some rather tasty-looking vegetables. Well, if you don't mind, I could use them to make something delicious and nutritious for everyone. What do you say?
That'd be great! We'll need the energy to rebuild everything those monsters destroyed.
I'll go pick some more vegetables from Tien's farm then. Gohan, would you mind helping me? We can get them cooking in no time.
Oh, sure thing. I mean, who is this Gohan? I'm the great Saiyaman.
Oops, that's right.
Oh, man! Your cooking's the best! Yeah, the veggies were super fresh.
This stuff would be a huge hit at my restaurant launch. It's the best I've ever tasted.
I'm so glad you feel that way. I'd love for the dishes I make with Tien's vegetables to be enjoyed by others at a real restaurant. I do enjoy cooking for everyone.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I need to find a way to talk about it with the other me, though.
Maybe you could do that some other time. Well then, I'm off.
Okay. Thank you again for your help, Mr. Great Saiyaman.
Bulma should have been back by now. I need to get to Capsule Corporation. size of West City still surprises me. I wonder if Bulma's home.
Oh, hey, Gohan. You here to see my mom?
Sure am. Is she here by chance?
Yep, sure is. Come on in.
Wow! You're going to enter the next world tournament? Why?
Well, you see, one of my classmates is Mr. Satan's daughter.
Mr. Satan? You mean that blowhard who embarrassed himself in the fight with Cell? The world martial arts champion. Has a daughter and she's your classmate?
Yeah, she's a good person. And tough, too. She helped me fight off some bad guys in town. Unfortunately, she figured out who I am. I guess my voice gave me away. She told me she's gonna tell everyone I'm the Great Saiyaman if I don't enter the tournament.
Well, that was pretty clumsy of you. No matter how hard you try, you'll always have that in common with your father. So, what do you need me to do? Want me to modify your helmet to mask your voice?
No, not that. I won't be allowed to wear a helmet or any other protective gear during the tournament. The rules are pretty strict about that. So, I was wondering if there was some other way of masking my true identity.
So you can't wear anything that'll significantly reduce damage, huh? Piece of cake! We just need to make sure that people won't know it's you, right?
Whoa! This is great! It's simple yet effective. Thanks! What do you think, Trunks? Pretty spiffy, right?
No comment.
But you know, even if you hold back a lot, you're still gonna clean house. Sounds kind of boring.
Oh, we'll see about that. If you're going to enter that tournament, then perhaps I should as well.
What?
There was a considerable gap between us before, but I do wonder how it is now. While you have been slacking off, I've been continuing my training non-stop.
Yeah, and instead of training, you should have gotten a job. He's just like your dad. I swear, you Saiyans are just a bunch of lazy bums.
Whoa! You and my dad are gonna fight each other?
Count me in, too!
Dad? That's my dad's voice. Dad! Is that really you?
Kakarot?
Yep, long time no see. I mean, here. King Kai is helping me reach all of you from Otherworld. Sounds like I'm coming in crystal clear.
Dad, how have you been?
Huh?
Not too bad. I'd say I've been doing okay. For a dead guy.
Right. But can you really enter the world tournament?
Yeah, most definitely. Fortune teller Baba's gonna let me come back for an entire day. You and Vegeta are gonna enter, right? Then I'm in too.
All right!
Huh?
Hooray!
I'm looking forward to that. You'd better be prepared. I've gotten a lot stronger.
Same here, Vegeta. All right, guys. See you at the World Tournament.
That's great news, Gohan! You should go tell your mom, Goten, Krillin, and the others.
Right.
This should be interesting.
Oh, Vegeta, you'll need to wear a costume like this to hide your identity.
Hell no! I have no need to hide who I am.
All right, I'm off to go tell everyone. First on the list is Krillin. I hope he's at Kame House.
Goku's gonna be there? No way!
Well, now, it's been ages since I've seen him.
The World Tournament, huh? I guess I could enter. Yeah, but if you, Goku, and Vegeta are gonna be in it, then I've got no hope of winning at all.
You should still enter. Even 5th place gets a cash reward.
How much cash are we talking?
Oh, well, the champion gets 10 million zenny. 2nd place gets 5 million. 3rd place gets 3. 4th place 2. So 5th place gets 1 million, I guess.
We're entering the tournament, Krillin. Both of us.
Okay.
Mommy and Daddy are going somewhere?
That's right, Marin. Mommy and Daddy are gonna work hard and earn a lot of money.
Hooray! Good luck, Mommy and Daddy!
Right. Daddy's gonna do his best. Hey, don't tell Piccolo, okay? If he enters, then my chances of getting 5th place are shot.
You know I can't promise that.
By the way, what's with the super lame getup, huh?
Hey, it's not super lame. It's cool. You've lost your sense of style, Krillin. Bye.
Yeah, later.
Sorry, Krillin, but I've got to tell Piccolo too. Better hurry to Kami's lookout. I wonder if Piccolo will enter. Who knows? Maybe Dende will too. All right, I'm here. It's been a while. I wonder what Piccolo and the others are up to.
I see. Well, that sounds interesting.
Right?
Fine. Count me in.
What about you, Dende?
Oh, I won't be entering. I'm not a warrior-type Namekian.
So, Gohan, what's with the strange outfit?
Aw, you too, Piccolo. What? You don't think this looks super cool?
You're asking the wrong guy.
All right, I'd better get back.
Right.
Okay, see you later.
I'm sure Mom will be really happy to hear Dad's gonna be back. Even if only for one day, Goten's finally gonna be able to meet his dad. Man, I sure hope Mom will let me join the tournament. It'd be really nice if I ended up winning. I'd better take a break from school and focus on my training.
What? Goku's coming back from the other world to enter the world tournament? Well, how come you didn't tell me sooner? This is great! Goten, you'll finally get to spend a day with your dad!
Huh?
Oh no, I bet Goku hasn't aged at all, but I look so much older! You don't age there, right?
So, Mom, do you think it would be okay for me to enter too? The champion gets 10 million zenny, and the runner-up gets 5 million.
10 million zenny? You're entering, Gohan! If you and Goku both win, we'll get 15 million zenny, right?
Well, that's if we win. We can't say for sure whether we will or not just yet.
What are you talking about? Of course you two will win. Oh, this must be a blessing from above. All of my father's money was just about to run out.
So, Goten, you want to help your big brother train?
Yeah!
Thanks for waiting, Goten. First, let's start off with a little sparring match.
Okay.
First, I'll turn into a Super Saiyan. Ha! Come at me.
Hey, that's not fair! Can't I go Super Saiyan too?
Huh? Super Saiyan? I don't think you're ready for that just yet, Goten. Goten! Whoa! Nice! When did you learn how to do that?
I forget.
Unbelievable. But hey, this works in my favor. Now I've got a better training partner. All right, let's do this.
Yeah!
Bring it on! Wow, Goten, you're a natural. I'm impressed. Not bad, Goten.
Masenko!
The Crux is actually stronger than me. We have fun fighting each other sometimes.
Really? If I'm not careful, you two are gonna leave me in your dust.
Here I go!
Okay, Goten. That's enough for now.
Okay.
Man, I didn't count on you going Super Saiyan, Goten. You know, you're actually helping me out a ton. Great job. Hold on a second. So, does that mean Trunks can become a Super Saiyan too?
Yeah, just like me.
You know, your big brother really had to struggle to become one. Well, anyway, I think that's enough training for everyone today.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not here to ask my Gohan out on a date?
I said that's not why I'm here.
Oh.
Hey! Looks like you found the place pretty easy.
Yeah, I just looked in the school directory. But enough of that. You promised you'd teach me how to fly, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. Of course, I'll teach you.
You'd better not try anything naughty with my Gohan. You hear me?
I'd never do anything like that! Ew, no!
Well, so much for a simple training session. You did it! You're airborne! You're floating!
Phew!
That was incredible! You learned how to float in just one day!
Yeah, well, your little brother's been flying circles around me in the same amount of time.
Well, that's because he was able to learn how to control his energy early on in his training. But once you get the hang of that, you'll be up and flying in no time at all. Trust me, you're doing great.
I'll be back tomorrow then.
Huh?
I want to learn more about this energy. Or is my coming back a problem?
No way. It's not like that at all.
Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
What?
About your hair. I think, you should cut it shorter.
Huh? So, you prefer girls with short hair? Is that it?
What? No, I just thought having shorter hair would be advantageous in, in a fight.
Mind your own business. It's my hair, so I'll do what I want with it.
Why did she get all angry like that?
Beats me.
Okay, let's pick up where we left off yesterday.
Yeah, I don't understand this girl at all.
Don't overdo it, Trunks. You should still get out while you can. 150 times gravity is too much for a kid like you.
Yup, that's what I thought. I better become a Super Saiyan before I get crushed!
What the?
Piece of cake, piece of cake!
When did he... You've got to be kidding me! He was able to transform into the Super Saiyan of legend that easily? Trunks,
Yeah?
can Gohan's little brother also become a Super Saiyan? Tell me!
Yeah.
What is this? Some sort of Super Saiyan bargain sale? Damn it! What the hell is this world coming to?
Wow, Fidel's really something else. She's flying like a pro now, and she's only been at it for 10 days. Now that that's taken care of, I can finally get some serious training in with Goten. Not too much longer now until Dad comes back and the tournament starts.
With the tournament fast approaching, each bright-eyed and hopeful participant poured all of their energy into finishing their training.
All right.
At last, the day had arrived. The day of the long-awaited World Tournament.
It's finally the day of the tournament. I need to stay focused if I want to win.